Hi guys, hope you all are doing great. Welcome to another sewing tutorial. So I'm making the pant for my jacket and I just decided to stop by to show you how to make a classic pant pocket. You see that pant pocket that is usually slanted on the pant side, on the side of the pants like that. So that's what I want to show you how to make today. So first of all, you will need your pant pattern. This is my front pant pattern. And then you would need your, it's already slanted. Here I've already prepared my pattern because this is a sewing class, so I'm not going to teach how to create the patterns for this. I'm only just showing how to actually make how to sew the slanted pocket in a very nice way. So you will need your pant front pattern and the back pattern as well, but we're making it on the front pattern first. And then you will need your pocket facing. This is the facing, so it has exactly the same slanted edge here. This could be slanted, this could also be in a curve. It depends on the shape that you want. And then you will need your pocket sack. So this is going to form the pocket sack just like this. So these are the things you would need. Oh, if you've been enjoying my pattern making and sewing tutorials, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can already do it now, so you don't forget. Like, drop a comment for me to know what you think. I really would appreciate it. So that being said, now there's a little thing here that I want to show to you. Is really very important. Sometimes you see that when we some pockets, they have some gaping here. It stretches out and it starts gaping. It starts folding up just like this a little bit. So to prevent your pocket from stretching out and gaping, you will cut a tiny fusible like this. This is a fusible. So you cut a very tiny one like this, and this is this one here is 2 cm. Yes, it's exactly 2 cm. It's just about 0.5 cm bigger than my seam allowance that I added here. So you make yours about 2 cm, and then on the wrong side of your pant, you're going to iron it here like this, so that it will make this place a bit sturdy, firm, so that it will prevent it from stretching out and gaping. So you just place it nicely on it on the wrong side of the fabric, and then you go press it very nicely. Now if you have a little excess here, you can just trim that off. So let me quickly iron this nicely, and then we'll come back to finishing our pockets. So I've already ironed on my fusible, nicely pressed. So now you're going to take your pocket facing with the right side of your pocket facing against the right side of your front pants. You're going to place them together just like this, and then you're going to stitch from one end all the way down to the other end. Okay, so you're going to stitch from here all the way down to the end here. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take all the seam allowance, you're going to bend it towards the facing, both of the seam allowance, this one here, take them towards the facing, and then you're going to top stitch on it so that your lining, or your facing rather, will stay very well. So you can either top stitch it at the back or you top stitch it in front. It depends on you. Okay, so now you're going to take it to your ironing board, and then you iron it very nicely. That way your facing will not be peeping out, or it will not be showing in front. So after pressing it very flat like this, the next thing will be to take your pocket bag. With the right side of your pocket bag, you just place it on top like this, and then you are going to stitch them together from here all the way down to the end. Now be sure to, for you to have a very clean finishing, be sure to already overlock all the raw edges. before you do these steps, so that you have a very nice finishing. And then if you don't have an overlock machine, no problems at all, you can still have a nice finishing. Instead of stitching it on the outside like this, you're just going to fold it inside like this. You see what I'm doing? Fold it in like this, and then you stitch it on the inside all around, all the way down to the end. So that way your seam allowance will be inside and it will be nicely covered when you have finished stitching it. It's going to look something like this. So when you stitch it on the inside, so your raw edges will not be showing. But because I've already overlocked it, so I'm going to stitch it on the outside just like this. So you stitch from here all the way down to the end. So now you're going to have something like this, and if you flip it to the wrong side or to the back, your pocket is staying like this. So now you don't want your pocket dancing all about. So on the side seam here, you're going to hold these 3 fabric pieces together. Just pull them together like this, and then you can go stitch it. So you go stitch from here to here. You can either stitch it in front or on the back like this, anyway. And then this part too, you also don't want them dancing around like that. So you can place them nicely like that, and then you go and stitch them and hold them in place together. So let me stitch this upper part first, the waistline side first, and then you stitch the side seam. Okay, so now you're going to have something like this, just like that. So now you're going to take your back pant. This is my back pant. You just place it together, place it on top of the front pant, with the right side of the front pant against the back side of, with the right side of the 2 of them facing themselves. This is the right side of my front pant, and this is the right side of my back pant. So you place them together, and then you are going to stitch from the waistline all the way down to the hem. From here all the way down to the hem. So make sure you use your pins to hold them in place before you stitch. Now when you get to this part where your pocket stops, or where it starts from, you are going to reinforce it very well. You're going to back stitch very well to make the stitches here a bit firm. So remember to back stitch, and then you continue stitching. So now you're going to take it to the ironing board, and then you're going to open press your seam allowance and iron them very flat from the hem all the way down to the waistline. So once you finish, you're going to have a nicely sewn classic pant pocket just like this. And if you flip to the inside, you're going to have something like this, just like this. I hope you like it. I like mine. I hope yours is like this too, or even better. Anyways, if you enjoy my tutorials, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe now. Drop a comment for me to know what you think. And next week I'll be posting another new tutorial. You don't want to miss that, so hit the subscribe button now. So I'll see you again in my next class. Bye bye. So let me go finish the other parts of my pants now.